Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing a winter makeup look. It is so easy, so pretty. I'm going to be using some of my favorite products to achieve the look. I'm also going to be using a bunch of products from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This video is also in partnership with e.l.f. Cosmetics, which to me is so incredible. So I want to say thank you to them for working with me on this video. And I'm excited to share with you guys all the products. We have some new releases from e.l.f., some of my favorite Holy Grail products. And I'm going to have all of these listed and linked for you down below in the description if you guys want to shop them. And of course, e.l.f. is eyes, lips, face. So there's a product for everyone. They're vegan, cruelty-free, and you guys know if you've been watching my channel, I use e.l.f. literally all the time. It is one of my favorite affordable brands and high quality, so you just can't ask for much more. So we're gonna get right on into it. I'm gonna be using some other products as well. So I am gonna be going in with the Mint Melt Primer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is a Holy Grail product of mine. Such a staple, like an essential I have to use all the time. Like, it just grips the foundation so well, it keeps it looking great all day. And then I'm also gonna go in with just a touch of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but this is the Acne Fighting Primer. This one's going to help with any type of blemishes that we have going on. And I do have a little bit going on in the forehead and right here because I did pick up my skin, which I know is a terrible no-no. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit of those. So taking the Mint Melt Primer, which is that jelly consistency, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that essentially all over the entire face, but I like to pat it in the skin and get it everywhere. Taking a little bit of the Acne Putty Primer, and I'm just gonna pop that into right here on my cheeks. A little bit on the forehead. What's great about this is that there's salicylic acid in here as well. I love when there's skincare benefits in my makeup products. It just makes everything like that much better. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is so stunning. I have a full video on this if you wanna check it out. It's medium to full coverage, still gives that second skin look, and is really hydrating on the skin. And mine's in the shade Light 240W. I'm gonna pump a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm also gonna do one pump of my NARS Natural Radiant. This is totally optional. I just definitely love to mix my foundations. I'm gonna do one pump of that. So to apply this all over the skin, I'm gonna be going in with this new sponge. This is from e.l.f. Cosmetics as well. This is their new angled silicone sponge. It has all of these angled edges right here, so perfect for contour, perfect for foundation, perfect for, honestly, any step of your makeup. I use a sponge for every step, which is awesome. So definitely perfect for like contour and all of that. You can use each side. At the very bottom, there's a little silicone part right here. Blend out the foundation, which I think that's so unique on a sponge. Love that. The foundation on the skin. And I am gonna be using that side of the sponge. Ooh, that feels really, really nice. I did also dampen the sponge as well, so it kind of doubled in size. You don't have to wet it though, you can definitely leave it dry. I do like to have that extra hydrated look to the skin where it looks really healthy and a little bit glowy, you know? So we're gonna be going for that look today, but I do like to have it also a little bit on the soft matte side. And this by no means is a soft matte finish at all. It's really skin-like and a really nice natural finish. Like, you can totally see your skin peeking through, and it still looks like healthy. I love the way that they designed this sponge though. I'm just gonna keep on blending this all over the skin, making sure to get it down to the neck as well. For around the brows, I'm gonna just take another brush and just kind of get around here, because sometimes with a sponge, it can get a little messy. I do my brows before any makeup, which I don't even know why I still do that, because I feel like they get like messed up. I'm just gonna quickly spritz my face before any concealer with the e.l.f. Coconut Mist. Gonna be going in with NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I'm just gonna be using a little bit, and it's in the shade Macadamia. Take a little bit of that point of the e.l.f. sponge and just apply it right here. So what I like to do is just kind of look down, and you can see where majority of the darkness is, at least for myself. So I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit there. Next, going in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is my Holy Grail concealer, taking the shade Light Beige and applying that right here, following it upwards like so. So we have a lifted effect, and a little bit on the lids as well, because I'm gonna be using some eyeshadow, and then taking it onto the chin. And then for contour, I'm gonna be going in with this cream contour from e.l.f. Cosmetics as well, which is another staple and Holy Grail for me. If you've been watching me for a bit, you know this is literally my tried and true. So I'm gonna be taking these two shades right here, mainly the first one, and just apply that right into the cheekbone area. And these just literally melt into the skin like butter. And again, so affordable, so it just looks amazing. Like, becomes one with your skin. I love it. It's so healthy. And then I bring a little bit up here. blend out the concealer using this side of the sponge, more of the angled edge. So I'm just going to go ahead and start blending. Take the other side and just blend on top of the cream contour in an upwards motion while pressing into the skin so everything is melted into the skin. Really loving that this sponge is like all angles. You really can get everything done with this one sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and set all of that down, taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'll also take a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder, which is one of my favorites. I'm gonna use the top of that sponge to press right under here. Now taking a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder, which is a staple of mine. I love it. It has a little bit of a glow to it, but nothing overpowering. And I'm just gonna take it on that flat edge of the sponge, tap a little bit off on my hand, and pop it right on top of that, right directly underneath the eyes. Gives such like a snatched look. Also super subtle. It's a little bit of glow, but the difference between the two, like it just looks more bright, awakened, and lifted a little bit, and a little glowy. So you just can't go wrong with a nice Halo Glow powder. I love the shade pink as well. I could have used that one as well today, but I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of like a brightened effect. And that definitely does it for me. Just gonna dust all of that away. And when I dust it away, I like to press into the skin as well as dusting it. Especially for the under eyes, like I kind of stamp it away. And I feel like the key to having this look not look super mattified is to definitely spray in between steps. Be going in with a setting spray in just a second, just to kind of let all of that sink back into the skin and like rehydrate. That's what I've been doing and I absolutely adore it. So I'm gonna be taking this e.l.f. setting spray. This is the Stay All Day setting spray. Such a nice fine mist on that. All right, so moving into eyes, I'm gonna take the Bite Size eyeshadows from e.l.f. These are my favorite. You can get the whole look done with just using this little tiny eyeshadow palette, and they come in so many different variety of colors. I'm gonna be going in with this one today, which is Cream and Sugar. So nice, and these are like $3, so you cannot beat it. And honestly, just like the payoff and quality of these Bite Size eyeshadows is another level. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is a nice bone color, and I'm gonna run that all over the eyelid. Gonna help mattify it down, and look at that, literally gorgeous. I did not forget to do bronzer on my face and blush and all of that, so we'll get back to that in just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with this darker shade right here and apply that towards the outer area, like so, and it's gonna look a little messy at first, but you will see I blend it in. I kind of keep it in like an area like I'm gonna make a wing, and then I just kind of fluff on top of it. And I'm gonna take a separate brush to diffuse all of that out. I like to like pack on top of that area. So pretty, so pigmented, so gorgeous. These are awesome to do like a full day to night look, which we love that. It's such a nice little compacted palette, but gets the job done. It's just such an easy shadow to keep on building on top of. And these tones are just so pretty. And then I'm gonna start by lightly putting a little bit into the crease. And then I will return back to that palette in a second. I'm also gonna take another Bite Size eyeshadow from e.l.f. as well. This one's in the shade Truffles, a little bit on the deeper side, kind of in between both of those shades we just used. And put that right here and blend it onto the rest of the lid. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and put that deeper shade mixed in with that shade right here, right on the lower lash line. That just makes it a little bit more smoky. Just like a wash of color. And you can definitely amp this up. This is great because they do come with shimmer and mattes, but if you wanted to keep it just matte, it's awesome to do so. So I'm just gonna keep it like so, and then just take another separate brush and just lightly dust on top so it's all diffused. I'm gonna take a little bit of this e.l.f. glitter, which is in the shade Flirty Birdie, and put it right here. Gonna bronze up the skin just a little bit more. I'm gonna be taking my Laura Mercier Soleil bronzer. I'm gonna apply it on top of the cream bronzer we did a little bit ago. And I just like to press right on top of it. And I just take it pretty far back. I'm I'm also going to be taking a little bit of this cream blush from e.l.f. as well, and I'm going to pop that onto my cheek area. I'm just going to lightly press on top of it. For lashes, I'm going to go quickly put these on. Kiss 01 lashes. So good. Gives such a nice wispy effect. And I'm going to trim the outer corners just a little bit. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of this brown shade from the e.l.f. Bite Size palette. A little bit more under here to really make that pop and a little bit smokier. A little bit more of that glitter and putting it right into the inner area. I'm going to use my finger and just like lightly diffuse it. I feel like that just gives a little bit of extra pizzazz, but like in the slightest way, which is so pretty to me. Just like patting it upwards. There's like no precise way of applying it, which is what I love. And it's just really subtle. Now I'm taking another product from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is the Big Mood Mascara. This is one of their newer ones, and this is the shade Deep Brown. I'm so hyped about this because I love the Big Mood in the shade Black. So I'm really liking the fact that it's brown. I feel like it's gonna tie everything together. So I'm gonna start off by blending it into the roots. And I'm gonna be applying it like this, down at the bottom, just to get like a wispy effect. I feel like the brown mascara really brings out like my eye color and just makes the green pop even more. Another quick little spritz because that's how I like to do things. I'm gonna also then take the Persona Cali Glow highlighter just to give a quick little glow on the skin. I'm putting it on the highest points. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of the shade Rosewood from Persona just to outline my lips. Taking a little bit of e.l.f.'s Seriously Satin lipstick. This one's in the shade Creme. I'm gonna pop that into the center of the lips. It's a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna do it right into the center and blend with my finger. So to top off this look, I'm gonna be using another e.l.f. product, which is one of my favorites, but this is in a new shade. This is their Lip Plumping Gloss. My holy grail is Champagne Glam, but this one's a new shade in Pink Paloma, and it looks so pretty. It just looks like an icy pink color, very much like a baby pink, and I feel like it would actually go really well with this look. I love the lips. I absolutely love these lip plumping glosses. The perfect like tingle on the lips in the best way possible. Like it totally plumps them. It feels so nice and minty and gives the lips such a nice high shine. Never sticky, none of that. So we love, and that's an awesome shade. I think it went really well with the look. Once that is done, then this look is complete. I absolutely love it. I love a nude glossy lip for the winter or like a matte lip, but today I totally wanted to do a nice glossy lip. This look for the most part is super affordable, so I hope you did enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.